The new Pavlov Shack update is finally here. It's been almost like a year since we've gotten our last update, and this update has brought a lot to the table. In today's video, I'm going to show you literally everything that came in this update, as well as just a few other things that people don't know, like how to actually get onto the update and a bunch of other things like that. First things first, this game has actually been moved to Unreal Engine 5, which it is on PC as well as PS5, and Quest used to be on Unreal Engine 4, but now we are finally on Unreal Engine 5. We also have the new loading screen, which I'm showing right now on screen. As you can see, they're adding a bunch of little things to the game, so it is prepared for launch soon. The first thing I noticed they added was actually a brand new LMG. This is the first LMG we have gotten ever since the game was even made, and this is the PKM. First new LMG ever since literally the beginning of the game. As you can see, the PKM is an insane LMG, and it looks beautiful, as well as just everything in Pavlov's Shack just feels so fluid. Oh, look at that, that's embarrassing. As you can see, even the shooting range looks a little different with the layout of all the guns and the weapon racks. One thing you'll notice is there's going to be a lot of normal lobbies with a bunch of custom maps. That is because the new mod browser allows you to look at a bunch of custom maps, and you can actually use them for normal game modes. I think this is going to be huge for the future of Pavlov, honestly, because as you can see, we're going to get content mods more than just the normal maps. A few things you can already notice on this browser, like I said, already the custom maps everywhere, but also Prop Hunt is a dominant game mode now. It's actually a full game mode, as well as Infection, which has been recently added. As you can see, even the pop-up on the side is way different. Also, something you notice is this says Shack Lobby right here, which is interesting because, you know, what does that mean for the future of what else there is? It also will show you everything about the game mode before you even jump into the lobby. Also, almost all of the UI looks different, as you can see by the scoreboard, but other things will be shown in this video that will show off the different UI. Also, you can see that they added all the new skins from the actual PC version update. Put it in! As you can see, there is a new death animation, which kind of sucks because it kind of defeats the purpose of using a bomb against people and getting them to explode and their bodies just fly everywhere. That used to be really funny in old TTT. Speaking of TTT, there's actually 3 new roles. The Hypnotist, which can bring people back alive as a traitor. The Zombie, which I'm fairly sure whoever you kill as a zombie turns into a zombie. And Soulmate. I haven't been able to play or see a soulmate yet, but I'm assuming if they die, their soulmate that's connected to them will also die. As you can see, this is the new lobby section, and there's a few things you'll notice. One, the host will always be on the top of the leaderboard. If you hit the drop down, you can obviously mute people. I don't know if you want to mute yourself, but in this drop down there should also be the option to report people, as that's new. And I'm assuming you can probably also kick or ban people if you're the host. You'll also be able to pass the leader of the lobby to someone else if you'd like. Not only is there the new maps, but there is also the downloadable maps. If you download maps from the mod browser, then you will obviously have them in your download section. As you can see, you can change from friends only, bots, competitive, random team, all the settings that you basically had before. You can choose from all the game modes. The prices of the new weapons and everything, all the price changes, all that will be on screen right now. Also, the tech pistol is only single fire again. There is no longer a burst mode to this pistol. Also, on the watch, you can see the search and destroy timer, and you can see there's 40 seconds left without having to pop up the whole scoreboard. Now we are going to be going over the brand new maps introduced into this update, as well as some map changes that have happened to our favorite maps. As you can see, there's still no glass on the map, which is probably, you know, for a good reason. But also, you can see there are so many props, and even the lighting's been changed a little bit from the looks of it to make it look a little less dark. Even the scenery of the server room is way brighter. There's a nice little boy waiting for me to... Oh! Bro, teleported. Another map that has supposedly gotten changes is Hanguru, which is weird because I haven't played this map much, but I'm fairly sure that there are some things changed. I could be wrong, but even the side of the building looks like it has some new art across it, which I don't believe was there before. That was pretty satisfying, I'm not gonna lie. The next map is a new one called Industry, and this one's actually a really big map, because this is the brand new map. As you can see, the inside is already nice and beautiful compared to maps when they usually release. There's a staircase, but it's somewhat misleading as you can't actually go all the way up here, but you can use it as a good snipe down spot in case a full enemy team rolls up on you. Alright, we're gonna try to sneak past this last dude, and we're gonna go to Garage, which is one of the 2 sites where you can plant bomb. As you can see, one spot is in this garage on this van. There are a few different spots on it, and we're gonna go to the other site, so you can see the other place where you can actually plant the bomb. This is the other site. I believe this one is A. if I'm not wrong. I don't really know. It doesn't matter, okay. This is another bomb site. There's a lot of places you can actually plant this bomb, and this map is actually really diverse because there's a lot of different places you can go throughout it, meaning there's a bunch of different ways you have to be suspecting for a flank. Okay. I'm pretty sure this is fairly different from what the spawn used to look like over here. Don't think that trash can existed. I don't think any of this existed over here with the tables and stuff. I think all of these lanterns on the side actually are all brand new, as well as these barrels. I don't remember there being anything in here. And I know for a fact this area right here, this little sea market, it seems like, a little fish market, definitely was not here before. Honestly, how are you guys feeling about these map changes? Tell me in the comments down below, because I'm actually kind of loving how much the game feels as more complete as it could be. As we can see, A site is definitely changed. First thing I noticed is this little awning right here was never in the game before. I know that for a fact. It looks nice and kind of homey. I feel like this is actually a really nice place. So much to see in new Pavlov maps. And honestly, I'm kind of loving it. Oh, speaking of loving it. As we can see, one of the maps that I was teasing is Siberia, which has had a major change to it. As you can see, there's even small structures that weren't here before. We have a little basketball court off to the right, and as we can see, a little awning over there with some workout supplies. Oh! They're raining fire on me. As we can see, there is the new gym area over on this side, a bunch of actual building equipment, which adds a little camp spot in this corner. If we go in, we can see all the storage shelves are actually full compared to when they used to be completely empty. Even the upstairs has a little chair kicked up, and we can see over into every area. As we can see, even the offices have stuff in them. I want to check those out because I like going in those places actually. In the office, there seems to be armored cabinets, obviously a desk with the phone. Who wouldn't? Even the cells actually have a piece of furniture or two in them. I just realized. There are now beds. This one has a gas can. That one's bunk beds. So yeah, okay. It seems like there's a lot of stuff added. Lockers, storage shelf, more lockers on this side. It's just a lot of props being added to really make the game feel a lot newer, honestly, compared to what Pavlov Shack used to feel like. And now this is how you get the new update in Pavlov Shack. First thing you're going to do is open up your Oculus app, go into the bottom right corner, hit the menu button, and then you're going to want to scroll down to your app library. Find where Pavlov is, click on it, and then scroll down until you see this little drop down menu right under the reviews. Hit the drop down and you will see a version number which you want to click on. Clicking on that will open up this panel, and in the top right you hit the drop down and there's an RC and live version. The live version is the update that just came out, but the one that you want to play is the one that is in beta, which is the RC. If you are curious about anything they added in the new RC, all the patch notes are in this description shown on screen. Honestly, this update was humongous, and I don't know if it's good or bad for Pavlov. We'll have to see in the upcoming weeks. If you want all the VR news on the best FPS shooter games in VR, make sure you subscribe. We are trying to beat Combat Waffle Studios, the creators of the game Ghosts of Tabor, in subscribers by the end of this year. And if you enjoyed this video, click on the one on screen where I have to betray every single person I find in Pavlov.